Hey, what's going on, Oilers fans? Gillis TV back here with another update, a signing, some news on a certain player, and it's draft day. We'll get into every topic here in a moment, but if you're new to the channel, like anything NHL or MLB related, we got it covered here on the channel for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as we are on our goal to 1,000 subscribers. Now let's get into it. First and foremost, draft day today. Oilers don't have a first round draft pick. Doesn't mean they can't try and trade for one. Very unlikely, but hey, it's draft day. We never know what can happen in that situation. The news today of a signing, Cam Dineen has signed a 2-year extension with the Edmonton Oilers on a 2-way contract worth $775,000 a year. If he is in the NHL, it's prorated for the AHL as well. Good little signing here. Dineen coming over from the Arizona Coyotes, Utah HC now. That's going to take a little bit of getting to kind of get that off the tongue. Year and a half ago, he came over at the trade deadline, and last year put up 5 goals, 20 assists for 25 points in 58 games. Solid signing, a guy that, if we do let Nemo Leinen walk and a couple of our other, not prospects anymore, depth guys, I can see Cam Dineen stepping up. He does have 34 games experience with the Utah HC. I'm going to call him Utah. It's just so we don't get confused here. Utah HC back in 2022 where he put up 7 assists in those 34 games. So he does have a little NHL experience in case of injuries. So pretty good signing. Just kind of ensure the depth in case of worst case scenario with that. Now let's get into the bigger news. Connor McDavid, not surprisingly, named one of the 6 Canadian players for the in-tournament, Four Nations tournament, whatever they're calling it, there alongside with Sidney Crosby, Brad Marchand, Cale Makar, Nathan MacKinnon, and Braden Point. Those were the first 6, and he's on that list. I wouldn't be surprised if we see either Zach Hyman or Nugent Hopkins possibly on that list as well. But we'll see where that goes there. So 2 points there. Little updated information. A lot of people are wondering what's going on with Leon Draisaitl. After that interview, after the game, asking him what his future's like and whatnot, and then Jeff Jackson's comments yesterday, I think with people are kind of taking out of proportion right now. After losing, you lost by 2 goals to win the Stanley Cup, technically, because to win it, a lot of people, he is upset. Let's just say that. It's a tough spot, and I think he was just kind of didn't want to answer questions, didn't want to be there. But reassurance from Jeff Jackson is that we're going to get a GM first, talk to Leon's camp, and go from there. But it sounds like, according to a couple insiders, Leon Draisaitl wants to stay in Edmonton. It was just one of those days where he's a guy that wears his heart on his sleeve. And, it came down to, it's an emotional time. You saw those press conferences with the players. Zach Hyman was still down. Nugent Hopkins was still down. Connor Brown was, happy. He was, trying to have some fun, but people deal with that stuff in different ways. So just giving Leon Draisaitl some space would probably help with this whole situation. That's what Jeff Jackson and the Oilers are going to do there. I don't think there's any other news today. Of course, it's draft day. Anything can happen. Free agency. Jack Campbell, not too sure. Jeff Jackson said it's a possibility he gets bought out, but not their first choice. So we'll see what happens with Jack Campbell as well in the next, couple days here. If a buyout is happening, they probably want it done before Monday at midnight. So the latest would be Saturday tomorrow at the waiver deadline. I believe that's how it works. So that is pretty much it today. I am kind of drilling over a quesadilla the wife just made me, so I'm going to head out, go enjoy that. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.